Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, here I am. I'm I'm back. I'm sorry if I worried you guys. Bear with me. I don't have a voice still. uh, I've been really injured, and I am working on still healing from that. I'm not sick. I've been injured, and it's important that people understand, what's going on. I am a targeted individual, and all across this country, people are being sought out by government agencies and targeted for human experimentation, harassment, intimidation. And there's no rhyme nor reason really to it, but I don't want to get into all that. Just let it suffice to say for now that I am recovering. I have sustained injuries as a result of directed energy weapons, mainly microwave lasers that have been used on me. This is why my throat has been damaged. I was burned severely with a microwave laser, and I've had other internal problems as a result. um, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, that's crazy. It's not real. I can assure you it's very real. I happen to know a number of other targeted individuals all around the country and also locally to where I live. And they too are experiencing the same horrific trauma of gang stalking and attacks with energy weapons. And if you don't believe this is happening, just research it. Look up targeted individuals, look up directed energy weapons, look up gang stalking, and you'll find out what's happening. We believe a lot of these attacks are being coordinated out of local police stations as well as local what they call fusion centers, which are a command center run by federal agencies such as DHS, which is Department of Homeland Security, national intelligence agencies, CIA, NSA, national security agencies, a whole host of them. So I would invite you to research your local fusion center. There's one actually near where I live, which is very interesting. And I do believe some of the attacks have been coordinated out of that. People need to wake up because this is not Bob being delusional. This is happening all over America. American citizens are being denied their human rights and being subjected to cruel and unusual punishment and terrorized. I'm fortunate, I guess, more than a lot of people in that I have a really great support base. All of you have been amazing to me, and I'm really thankful for it. But you see, this is going much farther than it ever has before, and the injuries that I have sustained have been very severe. Now, some of you will say, well, Psychic Bob, just go to a doctor. What you don't understand, many of you, and you need to understand, is that if you are a targeted individual, you will be denied medical help. I've actually had this happen. In the past, when I have sought medical treatment, I have been taken away by federal agents and incarcerated and interrogated. So if I go to a hospital, the agents will show up and abduct me. And I have been told this by federal agents directly that if I seek help, they will come after me and arrest me. Doctors are being told all over the country that if you help a targeted individual, you will be targeted. They're also telling doctors that they will have their medical licenses revoked for aiding and abetting terrorist suspects. The way they're getting away with this is that they are labeling targeted individuals as terrorists. And if you study the National Defense Authorization Act and the Patriot Act, Once you're now a terrorist, at least in the United States, you forfeit all civil rights. This is a very disturbing trend because it is taking away the very freedoms that the founding fathers, excuse me, pardon me, that the founding fathers, I have a lot of pain, that the founding fathers set up for this country. And we're in a dark time in America. We really are. So I want to come here today just to let you guys know that I'm still healing. I don't know how many videos I'm going to get out this week. I'd like to get back to my normal routine. But it really just depends on how I'm healing. I'm in touch with other targeted individuals. We're looking at trying to get together to do a class action suit for harassment, violation of human rights, and attempted murder. How far we get with that remains to be seen because the system is stacked against us. But just know for now that Psyche Bob is alive. Am I okay? On and off. Right now I'm doing pretty okay. Last night I was not doing okay. The problem is that many of the injuries that we sustain are internal. So people look at you outside and they say, well, there's no injury. You're not hurt. But they don't know that the weapons that they use burn organs and flesh and create internal hemorrhages and all sort of crazy things. Burns, inflammations, nerve problems. And so many targeted individuals, though on the outer surface look fine, they're not really. And this last week, a vicious assault was launched on me. And I didn't say it last Thursday, but, well, it had been very bad the night before, and I was very, very ill. But then from Thursday up till today, I've been under even worse assault. And I truly wasn't sure if I was going to be here, literally on the earth. But you know, I believe in prayer, and I call out to the higher powers. The Lord and the Lady hear us. And, you know, that's one of the things I want to say to any of you who are listening who may find yourself in this circumstance. One, have faith, because the higher power, God, Goddess, the gods, however you want to call your higher power, Buddha, Jesus, Krishna, Allah, I don't care who you call the higher power. There is a divine force that organizes this universe and that does oversee us. And I've been very blessed to have its protection through some pretty horrific events. Because humans have free will, the divine gives even bad people the ability to do bad things. So people say, well, if you're a spiritual person, why aren't you always protected? Well, we are protected, but still people can interfere. But ultimately, we're still protected because the people that attacked me did intend to kill me and did notify me of that intent, of that fact, that was their intent. But I survived it. I'm pretty damaged, but I'm alive. So know that Psyche Bob is okay for now. I'm still with you. I'm still healing. And I just want to make it clear, I'm not recovering from just being sick. I have been attacked. I've been assaulted. An attempted murder was made on me. But I'm okay for the moment. And we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I want to share that with you. And you know, it's Sunday, and I know normally we're doing Shinto Sunday. I have not had the energy to prepare all the stuff I wanted to for today's talk. So I thought we'd do something a little different today. Next week, hopefully, we can get back to Shinto Sunday. But this is my most recent book that is out, Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom. And I wanted to just do a little reading here from this. You know, today is Sunday. It's the day of the sun. In fact, I don't know if you guys can see this, a little glare here. but I'm wearing my sun shirt. I think you've seen this before. But I got on my beautiful bright sun shirt. It glows. And I thought today we'd do a reading called Sun Gods. And see, there's our little picture. By the way, I did all the artwork in this book as well. And if you like this book, you can get it over at my website at robert-hickman.com. If you want to help Psyche Bob out, buy a copy. I could use the money right now. You guys are the best. I love you. Anyways, this is our witches here, and they're making sun tea. Isn't that cute? It says, Making Sun Tea is the title of it. See, and you got the witch here, and he's holding up the crystal ball, looking at the sun's light in it, and they got a jar of hot, tea out here baking in the sun. And this witch has his staff that has the solar disk, the sun on top. I think it's a lot of fun. And there's our big sun lord. So I want to read this to you. Pardon me, guys. I'll see if I can get through this. Sun gods. So much of Wicca focuses on the moon goddess that some practitioners practically forget the god. The Lord is commonly referred to as the Sun Lord. As the goddess is the moon, the Lord is the sun. They are both necessary for life on this planet. If the Sun Lord didn't awaken and rise, the planet would become a barren, frozen wasteland. All life on this planet revolves around the sun, and so many of us forget to honor this most vital of energies. The ancients knew the Sun Lord and honored him daily. In ancient Egypt, the Sun Lord was Amun-Ra. Great temples and elaborate rituals and ceremonies were undertaken to honor the Lord. In ancient Greece, there was Apollo, the Sun Lord. And in Rome, Sol Invictus, the unconquered sun god. In India today, the Sun Lord is still worshipped. He is called Surya, and people gather on the banks of the Ganges River to chant sacred mantras and make offerings to the Sun Lord. Neo-pagans are revitalizing Sun Lord worship in the West. Many Wiccans find their altars set with sun and moon images, bringing the balance of the Sun Lord and the Moon Lady into their spiritual practices. If you are interested in drawing down the Sun Lord into your life, try to rise early for a few days and watch the sunrise. Ask the Sun Lord to reveal to you the nature of his being and by which name you should know him. You might hear him whisper, Pan, or Lu, or Ra. No matter what name you receive, thank him and honor him by this name. You will discover that the Sun Lord is available to help you find spiritual light as well as physical light. You may even want to develop a daily sun worship ritual, such as watching the sunrise or watching the sun set. Or, like our witches depicted here, you could even make sun tea to absorb the sun's energy. There again, there are witches making sun tea. So I thought that was a good reading for a Sunday, Where I am, it's beautiful, it's bright and clear. I've been looking out the window. I went out to lunch earlier. It's the first I've really been able to get out and walk this week. I really have been so injured I couldn't even walk, and that's a whole nother story. But I did get out and walk today, and it felt really good. It's getting cold here, but the sun is bright and clear. And I've noticed that his power is getting stronger each day. So wherever you are, I hope you're pausing and thinking about the Sun Lord, and I hope this brings you some inspiration. So if you enjoyed this reading, pop over to my website at robert-hickman.com and pick up my book, Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom. It's sure to be a treat. Buy one for a friend. They're not expensive, but I think you'll enjoy it. Well, guys, I'm going to keep it short. I don't have much wind between my lung and throat injury. So, thank you. I want to say also, I didn't think, I'm sorry. Thank you for all your prayers. So many of you have sent me such kind notes and let me know you're praying for me. And that, I tell you, means more than anything. It really is the power of prayer brings down the power of the divine and sustains us and gives us life, because all life comes from the divine. I was thinking about that when I saw the Sun Lord this morning. I thought all life and nourishment comes to us. And I was very thankful for that. And I'm very thankful for all of you and for your prayers. So, Psychic Bob apologizes. I didn't mean to make you have a panic. I just really couldn't get a video out the last few days. But Psychic Bob's with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to see how I do the next few days, and we'll see how many videos we get out. If I'm feeling really good and things are okay, then we'll get back to our normal schedule. But if I'm still a little weak, and we may have to slow it down, but I will at least let you know what's going on, okay? So I thank all of you for being here. I love you so much. I send you my love. We'll see you back here hopefully tomorrow. And tomorrow's Monday. And if I'm up to it, we'll have horoscopes, okay? So just check back. I'll let you know what's going on. Thanks for being here. I love you guys. We'll see you soon. Blessed be.